everybody. Welcome to the first ever live show on this channel. So if this is your first time, guess what? You just broke record. We just made something special together. Hair Metal Revolution, where my saying is, we're taking the music back and giving it the respect that it deserves. Today is a cool top 5. Now, if you hear that, since it's live, you hear my dog over there barking like crazy. But you know what? It's rock and roll, baby. It's rock and roll. All right. Now, we're talking about top 5 hidden gems from bands you may not know from the hair metal days. What I mean is most headbangers, metalheads, rockheads, you might know these bands, but the average person, they might know Mötley Crüe, they might know Poison, they might know Cinderella, they might know Def Leppard, Aerosmith, Ozzy. You know what I mean? They might know those bands. So the 5 bands that I picked for this, those people, they'll probably never heard of these bands. They might have heard the song, but they don't know it like the other ones. So like I said, I think this is kick-ass show, and I'm glad you're here. And hopefully you subscribe, because if you're not, then you're not a headbanger, baby. Because we're here. We're here because we love the music. And I got my dog over there, so watch this. Hey, shut up. There we go. That's rock and roll right there. Sometimes you got to yell in their face, get loud, like the music we like. We are going to number 5. So who is my number 5? Now, there's a band that's from the Netherlands. They're called Sleeze. Now, metalheads know who they are, but most people don't know who they are. Now, the band formed in 87, and we're going to be playing, let me see here. We're going to be playing a song from the Screw, Blued, and Tattooed album that came out in 1990, right before the grunge era. Now, they did have a studio album that came out in 87, so they were there before the grunge hit. But, Sleeze is an interesting band because they can play hard, heavy. Their music is great. And they could do a commercial hit song. You guys know what I'm talking about, like commercial hit songs. They have a song called Stranger Than Paradise. It's got the great little rhythms, got the chorus line. They could do a commercial song like anybody, but why did they get bigger? Is it because they're from the Netherlands? I don't know. And you guys ever been to my channel here? You guys all know that I'll play a clip of their song, so you kind of know what I'm talking about. So my number 5 is Sleeze, Stranger Than Paradise. Here we go. A slow little intro. Oh man, in a bar. Let's rock and roll, baby. Here we go.
My love, our love is stranger than paradise. I've had enough. I can't put up with this sacrifice.
Here we go.
'Cause I'm a street hero, a street star. Oh, and I'm a rebel at heart. It's not you, it ain't me. It's our love, baby. Can't you see? Why did you take me to the top? Oh no, our love is stranger than paradise. Oh no, stranger than paradise.
Now, again, this band, the album Screw, Balloon, and Tattoo is a great album, and I truly recommend you guys getting this album because you just heard it right there. They could do a commercial song just like anybody else, but they got some hard songs. I mean, it's an album that I'm surprised they didn't get bigger than they got. But is it because, well, their first album came out in 87, so they were right there. They were right there in the sweet spot when the music was popular, but for whatever reason, they never reached the heights of Mötley, Poison, and it just, it is what it is. All right. What are we going to do about it? We're going to do about it. All right. Now we are going to number 4. All right. Who's my number 4? All right. Hopefully you heard of this band, but maybe most of you haven't. That's good. This is why you're here. I'm talking about the band Hags. That's right. You heard it. Hags. The song I'm going to be playing for you is Half the Way Valley. Great song, great energy. This band, you know, they actually formed in 1985. And the thing is about this band, they have played with the Dead Kennedys, Motorhead, the Ramones, the Cramps. So, you know, they actually played with some good old-fashioned punk rock bands. So I don't know why this band didn't get bigger, but you know what? You're going to have to listen to the song, okay? Now, I'm trying to, wow, something got lost here. You know, when you do live shows, something got lost. They only had one album, 1989. The album's debut, Hags. Why did they stay together? I don't know the full history of them. All I know is they had a kick-ass song, and we're about to hear it. Let me pull it up. Are you ready for Hags? I'm ready for Hags. Let's listen to a little bit of this. See? Now, again, I don't know why they broke up. They only had one album, but I already heard the talent that's in this band. It would have been nice to see maybe they got a little bigger and maybe the studio was more behind them, where they can make some more albums. Because I could see this band would have grown and they would have came out with some incredible stuff. But the thing is, we're never going to know. We're never, ever going to know. And that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Now, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, guys, because we're talking about my number 3. Now, I'm going to have to be like honest about this number 3. The band is called TUFF, T-U-F-F. Now, this band actually formed in 85, but they didn't get signed. They didn't get signed right away. They didn't come out with the first album until 1991. The album's called What Comes Around Goes Around. So, were they kind of hurt by the grunge era where they didn't have a chance to survive? But honest to be told, now this is about the best songs. So the other 2 bands, in my opinion, had good albums. Now, this band, I'm going to be honest with you, I think the album sucks. I truly do. I truly do. I think their song All New Generation is horrible. They're trying to remake the like Rock and Roll All Night, in my opinion. The Poison, Nothing But a Good Time. I hate their ballad. I hate Kissing You Goodbye. I hate it. I hate the song So Many Seasons. Forever Yours sucks. Ain't Worth a Dime. Not too bad. But you're like, but Eric, why are they your number 3? Because they did have a good song on the album. The song is called Ruck Bridge. That song was kick-ass. It's the first song off the album. That's the song that should have been a single. Now, why? You know why? I don't know. I don't get it. I love that song, but I hate the rest of the album. Now, again, this is hitting gems for songs, not albums. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not a TUFF fan, but I must say this song, Ruck Bridge, does kick ass. Let's hear it. Good beginning. I love the energy. I think his voice fits, but the rest of the album, I hate his voice on the songs. So it's listen, listen. I'm about to be real. I'm not going to sit here and say the whole album is great because of one song, but I will say that's a kick-ass song. Listen, you want to listen to the album, go for it. I know a lot of people like I Hate Kissing You Goodbye. I just think his voice sucks on a ballad. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. All right. Oh, hello, Patty Troy. Love her from Canada. Canada's representing. Love that. Love that. But we're here to hear my number 2. All right. My number 2 is a band called Pretty Boy Floyd. Now, this song I'm actually going to play is considered a ballad. It is the first ballad that's on this album. When you do live, you can't cut things out. So when you screw up, you screw up. But the song's called I Want to Be With You. I Want to Be With You. It's a great song. It's a great band. And I'm trying to find. Hey, dog. The album that is off is Leather Boys with Electric Toys. The album came out in 1989. But a lot of people say this band is what hair metal really was. But it's hard to say that, in my opinion. Yes, they look like it. But technically, the first album they come out to 89, where the hair metal look was already there since 86, 85, when it got a little bit more fancier or whatever. So they're credit for a lot of that stuff. I don't know how, but this time, this band, their album is great. Leather Boys Electric Toys, a great song. Rock and Roll, a great song. Wild Angels, unlike TUFF, they actually have a great song. Now, again, this is a ballad, but in my opinion, it's a kick-ass ballad. I love the voice.
Don't think I've ever seen you around here before. You must be new. What's your name? Away from our conversations just begun. Maybe we could talk more after school. I know that we just met, but maybe you'd like to let me go out with you. I wanna be 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 with you.
See, it's a great song. I love the voice. I just think all around, Pretty Boy Floyd is another band that I wish they could have got bigger. I'm trying to go back. Let me go back to. Let me look this up for a second. They had another album that came out. Size Really Does Matter in 2004, but that's a shame. I don't know if why they broke up after the first album. I don't know if the grunge era stopped them from making another album, but this is a type of band I kind of wish like they would have maybe started in 83 in a way. So I would have loved to see the progression of this kind of a band, like what they could have had after 2, 3, 4 albums. You know what I mean? There's a lot of bands from the 80s didn't really hit their stride until like the 3rd or 4th album. I mean, let's go to Bon Jovi. First album sucks. In and Out of Love, 7,800 Fahrenheit, a little better. Slipping When Wet. You got Def Leppard, On Through the Night. That was good. High and Dry, which was great. Paramania, Hysteria. A lot of these bands really hit their stride, and I wish I would have saw the growth that this band could have had, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work. It just didn't work. Hello, Ida. I'm live today. I'm live. This is my first live top 5 show. I think when I do top 5s, they're going to be live. They're going to be live, all right? So everything else, I'll probably upload, but these are going to be live. So I'm glad you're here. Love seeing you guys. Now, it's time for the number one song. Now, this song, everything you think about the fun of what the 80s were. And 80s were fun. The music in the 80s were fun. I'm going to be honest, 90s music got a little more depressed in a way because they're like, in the 90s bands, they're like, we talk about the real world. We talk about what living life really is. You know what? I don't need to hear that kind of shit. You know why? Because I know life is hard. I know life sucks. We pay taxes. Life is very hard. The reason we listen to music and go in the movie is to escape that reality, to have fun. So I never get that why they say, the music, the lyrics were real. And there's a lot of great lyrics and real songs out there. But you know what? I want to escape the realness. I want to have fun. Fun, fun, fun. Is it a crime to have fun? Well, this band, don't know why they didn't make it as big as they did. The band I'm talking about is Tigertailz. Tigertailz. Who cares? Tigertailz. Now, Tigertailz is the band that they actually formed in 84. Their first album came out. I had it right here. What did I do here? Their first band, let me see here. All right, here we go. The first album came out called Young and Crazy. Now, they had another singer during that time. Now, their second album, 1990, that came out called Berserk, is the song we're going to be talking about. And they had a new singer called Kim Hooker. Now, they have this song that represents everything that is fun, that is good about the 80s. And this song should have been bigger. This band should have been bigger because this album, Berserk, guys, I'm telling you right here, right now, that's a great fucking album. I'm telling you right now, a song like Sick Sex, great song. Noise Level Critical, Heaven, I Can't Fight Dirty 2, Twist and Shake. I mean, it's a great album. But the song that I'm talking about is called Love Bomb Baby. They even use this song in the show Peacemaker. So if you've never heard of this song, you want to hear this song. So if you never heard this song, you are in for a treat. This song should have been bigger. The band should have been bigger. So here we go. All right. Song's called Long Bong Baby.
1, 2, 3, go! You got a lady, you're a love bomb, baby. Love bomb, baby, come on, blow me away. Can't get enough of your sweet, sweet loving. Keep it coming, oh, baby, fire away.
How do you not like this song?
Well, I've been waiting so long for a girl like you. Time bomb, baby.
Not a dog.
I know it can't be wrong, 'cause baby, when I get you now, you got a lady, you're a love bomb, baby. Love bomb, baby, come on, blow me away. Can't get enough of your sweet, sweet loving. Keep it coming, oh, baby, fire. Love bomb, baby. Love bomb, baby. Love bomb.
That song kicks some freaking ass. I'm telling you right now, that song is great. Now, they didn't make it big. Is it because they had to switch singers from the debut to the second album? Or listen, I'm going to be honest here. I'm going to be honest. That cover of that album sucks. Just got to be honest. That album, if I never heard of the band, you know how they say, you judge a book by its cover? Well, judging book by that cover, I would have never touched it. So, again, I'm not saying the cover was the reason the band never made it through big hikes, but I don't know. I mean, if you listen to this whole album, this album is great. Sit there at night, put on noise level critical and just let it, just let it come to you. Let feel it. And the ballad Heaven, not the Warrant song Heaven, their Heaven is like a full filled type of song. I mean, you got to listen to it. And when I listen to the song Heaven, there's a lot of 70s elements that's in that song. So this band should have been bigger than they were. They should have been bigger. Now, as soon as this video is over, I have their video. I thought, you know what? I'm going to put their video on this channel. Okay, because the video is a cool representation of what the 80s were. And look, I love this. I love this. Don't recall that song. First time hearing it. I love that. I love that. That's why you're here. Because that song, that's why I was telling everybody in the beginning of the channel that if you're not a hair metal guy, if you're not a hard rocker metal guy, you're probably never heard of these bands, because even the non-metal people have heard of Mötley Crüe, again, Poison, Aerosmith, all those type of bands. The bands I had here today are usually the bands they never heard of. So every band that I play has their own special elements that what made them good. And I wish a lot of these bands were bigger. I wish I would have saw more from Pretty Boy Floyd. Again, TUFF. I'm sorry. I like that one song, Ruck Bridge, but the rest of the album sucks. I'm sorry. TUFF. All New Generation made me want to puke, but hey, that's fine. And I hate you kissing you goodbye. Oh my God, I hate that song saying goodbye. Now, Hags, great album, fun album. Sleeze, Beez, great, strong band. So hopefully you guys after the show will listen to a lot of those bands. But as soon as I end the show, I will upload Tigertailz Long Bong Baby. I think you'll enjoy the video. It's fun. You see what the kind of like the 80s really look like. And beyond that, I hope you guys enjoy this live show, because we're going to be doing a lot more live, especially with with the top fives, and I'll do plenty of uploads. And now again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if there's a top 5 topic that you think you want me to hit, hey baby, let's do it. Let's do the top 5. I'll do any top 5 you guys want. So if you guys have an idea on a top 5 you want to hear, do it again. You want another top 5 of 5 different ballads that I did? No problem. I could do that. So, and I want to know, what is your top 5 songs of bands that they're not a house no name and you really enjoy their song? Put it in the comments. Let's share this information, because this music is not dead. We're going to keep this music alive, because this music deserves respect. We're taking it back, people. We're taking it back. So beyond that, I appreciate every single one of you for being here, because Hair Metal Revolution is here to stay, baby. We're here to stay. We're going to bring the music to you. All right. I'll see you guys next time on Hair Metal